Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, we have successful cameras today. We'll find out as we get going, but let's get our warming up. And actually, the cameras are not successful because they already froze up on me. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on here. So let's figure this out. This really bothers me. I have to figure out what's going on. And of course, all the cameras got jumble mumbled. Unreal. So we're going to do same thing we did yesterday. We're going to turn off that camera. We're going to turn off this camera. And we'll start the other ones over. Give me 1 second here so I can get everything working decent. And I apologize for everything, guys. This is irritating. So, other than that, I hope everything is going well for everybody. Should work. And let's warm up. 3-6-3-2 is what we're gonna start off with. Again, we're gonna focus on keeping our fingers tight together. Good morning, Glenn. Keeping our fingers tight together at the apex of the release. Peace out. And we got a 4-2-6. And I'm going to adjust this camera so we can see it a little bit easier, the dice, when I bring them in close. There we go. That should be good. So hopefully the cameras do continue working as we get going forward here. Let's see what the cousin two variety. 6462. That's out. And we have a 145. Kevin, we got Uncle Hoku, we got Glenn. Good morning to all. And what do we have here? 5154. Sami 3 hard 6. That means we start over to 3632. Good morning, Josh. So I'm excited. I am very excited. I ran into a huge snag building that craps table to the point where I didn't think 4-6-10. I didn't think I was going to get it finished for the craps or the cure, but I figured it out yesterday. So we have got a 95% chance it'll be done in time for the crafts for the cure. I'm taking a work off the rest of the week here to work on it. So engineering wise, it worked in my head. Practicality wise, 527. Practicality wise, it didn't work until I made a bunch of different changes or corrections, if you will. So now it shall work. Since I'm done with the live stream here today, I will be working on it more. Pretty much throughout today, I'm giving myself till the end of the weekend to get everything completely built and stained. So that way I have the next note of 3-3 hard 6. So that way I have the rest of the time to get it polyurethane and finished in that. So I still have to make the chairs for the table or for the build. But I have got 3/4 of the table done right, so I'm happy about that. Good morning, lazy dog. So we got another minute and a half here warm up yet. Peace out. 2. So we got Hardway's going today. Go back to 3632. Six, 5. We'll do one more throw, and then I'll get into Crapsee. Yeah, we'll get into Crapsee right now. And chairs. No, it's gonna be chairs also, because here's the kicker is that the table is gonna flip over from a board to a craps table. And then the chairs are going to be the actual throwing station. So I would take the left chair and the right chair and slide it together, and that way you'll have a railing and actual area to throw the dice from. So that was the original tent. And the original tent was to design it so that way you could keep it in a dining room and you wouldn't even know that it's a craps table or a throwing station. But anyhow, let's get the show started here and we will get going. We'll talk more about it. If I have time, maybe we'll show you what it looks like thus far. So here we go. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Make it yours too. Today is episode number 427 of the Level Up program and day number 137 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing the blue collar craps style of play. And my camera's froze up again, so we're gonna have to go through and reset them. So I apologize for that. I've been having problems and I gotta figure out what's going on with the cameras. But anyhow, we had a very profitable session yesterday. We made goal and then probably about another $800 added on to the goal. So I will tell you what we are at and what we're doing as soon as I get everything set up again here. This is irritating, these cameras, and again, like I said, got to figure out why it's doing that. Oh, yeah, that came up wrong. Ugh, seriously. So I apologize here again for the late start. They were working good, kind of, I guess, during the warm up here. And I think I might have to update that maybe, but we'll see. Okay. Let's get this hopefully working now. Yeah, my camera switched on me. Interesting. So there's definitely a problem with the program that I have running here, but we'll run it as it is. And I'll see if I can do some quick fixing here while we are standing and talking. So in the chat, make sure now you know why they keep freezing. You have the cameras upside down, and the cameraman has been passing off from the blood rushing to his head. That's too funny. So anyhow, I apologize here, guys, on everything that's going on. So let's do this one. So let's unlock that and see if we can switch these around a little bit. And yeah, let's see what this camera looks like. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh my God, the behind the scenes stuff is terrible. There we go. That'll make that look like that. We'll put that up. We'll put that down up here. We'll put it. And again, this is a total pain in the butt. Let's do this. We'll rotate that baby. Interesting. So we might not have a landing zone today. I don't know. I don't know why that's not showing, but I think that's the best that we're going to have is this right here today. And that is irritating. So let's do this once. We'll just stick with this. And we will call it good, hopefully. Okay, there we go. That's what we got today. Okay, let's get her started. We're going to start off with the 3632 dice set. And this will be shooter number one. I apologize for everything. Good morning. Everybody in the chat here. I can't go back. We had Uncle Hoku, we had Kevin Smith, we had Josh Johnson, Lazy Dog, 208 Craps, Trampy, Justice Jen, Mad Hatter, Brian Flegel, and yeah. Okay, so let's go. 3632, dice out. 19 people in Crapsee. We got 23 people watching me fumble around with the cameras. Here we go. And we have a 314. That would be the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So I don't even know if you can see that. So we're going to pull them into here. So maybe you guys can see that. A 314, let's mark the point of 4. And we'll go on KPI here, 3632 with a 314. There we go. So all that should be working. And that's working good. Okay, so it's just the cameras that are out. 3632 was our dice set. Let's set our next set and then we'll get our bets going. We're gonna go 5351 for our dice set. Next, 5351 is the cousin 2 variety. And we have a bankroll of $6,881. Again, we made $800 more than goal yesterday. So that brings us up to level 6 of our program. So we're going to go 480 across. And that's going to be $75 on that 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got $90 on that 6 and 8. Call that all bets set here. And they out. 5351. They out. Ooh, a little bit long on the lens. We got lucky. We got a 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. So that was using the 5351 dice set. And we have a 5510 result. So can you guys see that on the camera? Maybe. So with that, we're gonna go we're gonna go 160 across pressure. So that's gonna bring us to that 640 across. And we'll start over to 3632. This is my first time playing the level 6 of the CMJ plan, so we'll see how that works on this. So get right release height and no rotation, says Mad Hatter. Nice out. And we have a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 3632 is the dice set, and we have a 2-1-3 result. So talk about being unprofessional here with these tired cameras, I'll tell you. So we get 3-2-3-1 for our next dice set. 3-2-3-1, and that last roll was no help for us. So looking for a box number. Dice out. Dice are uncomfortable. Let's regrip them. And we got a 5-1-6. That is the KitchenAid mixer. Using a 3-2-3-1 dice set. We have a 5-1-6 result, and that should get us out of the shooter. Let me just double check again. This is my first time actually playing this level 6 of the program here. We have 286 brought back to the rack. And we're going to go 150 or 256 across. So we have enough money. Bring our bets down. So the 256 across is basically going to be the 160 across. And then we're going to add 96 across on top of that. So that's going to bring $40 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 48 on that 6 and 8. And from here, we're just going to trend bet. So we have 286 brought back to the rack. We have 256 on the table. And our dice set's going to be 4-5-4-1. I do not use a back swing, Mad Hatter. I usually throw from the deck. So back swing would look like this. Kind of like what George does. He does a back swing and then boom. I go right from here straight forward. So again, 4-5-4-1, dice out. I do appreciate the questions and the comments and suggestions for improvement if you guys do see any. And we got another 3-1 for Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. So that's going to be a winner for using the 4-5-4-1 dice set. And it's going to allow us to trend bet upwards, but we're going to turn our bets off while we do the come out. Again, I'm not doing any line bets. No, don't pass, no pass line, but we're going to make that 4 look like, what should we do? It could look like $80. So we're going to add another 40 to it. And then turn all of our box numbers off. We're going to go back to the 5-3-5-1. And all bets set here. Joe started playing with setting the dice, then moving my hand forward about 6 inches and shooting them from there. No backswing. First, they produced a 48 roller and way better dice action. That's awesome. Yeah, I used to do a backswing when I first started. And then when I started this black belt series, I actually made the change over from doing a backswing like George does to shooting from the deck, like say Ed from Roll to Win does, and Alfredo does that as well. I've also switched from resting the dice down on its corners like this to starting it up perpendicular flat to the table. So dice out looking for a new point. A little short on that landing zone. We got a 2-3-5. That is the Justice 5. And that was using our 5-3-5-1 dice set. And we have 2-3-5 Justice 5 results. So let's mark the point of 5. And I didn't didn't push all bets set. So hopefully everybody's playing straight here. So that letter says he starts straight on the table from right shoulder. I actually do I have it set up so that way I start setting the dice to my right side. So it's right in front of my right shoulder. We get the dice set here first. We got a 2-3-2-6. So I grip the dice so it's straight off my right shoulder, and then I bring it back so the edge of the dice right here is straight out from my nose. It's straight out from my nose. So that's how I set it up. Again, you have to do what's good for you. All that set. You have to do what's good for you, what works for you. But I find out that this way I can visually see every single time if the dice are scored to the back wall just by looking straight down, because I'm 90 degrees to the back wall. A little bit of a jump from that right die, but we have a 1-4-5, the truck and camper. We have a Buckeye buckshot. And that was using the 2-3-2-6. No, yes. We have a 1-4-5 result. So that is going to turn our box numbers off again. So we're looking for a new point. And before we do that, we're going to make that 6 look like, I got to remember my progressions from this level here. We're going to make our 6 look like $60. I'm sorry, our 5 look like $60. And my camera just froze again, so I'm going to have to reset them. Irritating, guys. Very irritating. Oh. So I might have to switch my screen around again, too. Who knows? So walk around the camera, turn the cameras off. Come over here, start them up on my computer. And then go back and start them up again on the cameras themselves. I actually use 2 cell phones. So like I said, I really got to figure out why this is doing this. This is really irritating. Excuse me. Okay, so now we have to adjust the cameras again. I don't know which ones are which. Oh, irritating. Okay, so that's that one. Let's see what we can do with this one. Oh, awesome. Let's do this one. So let's pull this one down. So we actually got a landing zone this time. And I'm gonna bring my keyboard over here really quick so we can make this adjustment. And I apologize everyone for this inconvenience. I really do. There we go. That's gonna work out a little bit better. Perfect right there, I think. It'll have to be. Okay. We'll stick with that. So I apologize, everyone. Okay. Let's go all bets set on our Crapsee here. We're looking for a new point. And our dice set's going to be 5154. That gives you a little bit different perspective of what we're doing for throwing today. So, and we have the 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay bushel. So that's using a 5154. Let's give it a primary on top on both sides. So let's mark that point of 10. So I know that's not very clear there, but Josh is coming out with the Old Bay crabs. 3632. Our goal is to get up to 7,569. So we need another $269.68 dice set. I'll bet set. Nice land on top of each other. Wow, we got a 2-2 hard fuzzy 4-2-2. It's going to Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller using a 3632 dice set. We have a 2-2 hard for result. And that's nice because we pressed that one up already. So we're going to make that 4 look like 160. Come on, mouse. I'm just having all sorts of problems here today. So that puts us at 74.57 if I brought everything down. So we're still down about 100 and roughly $10, $12, $22. $122 under goal. So we're definitely in a profit for today, 3632. And we will call it all bets set. Dice out. So I'm gonna hit goal faster than you. I've been hitting a lot of 4s so far and 10s today, Glenn. So be careful. 3632. Dice out. And we got a 5-3-8, the grape 8. That was kind of a weird landing. So we're going to make that look like $60, that 8. So we're going to increase it 3 units. Actually, 2 units, sorry. So you're not doing the Papa's chopped Grim Reaper today. Trying something new. Good. Good. So let's go 5 on the outside. We'll go 3 on the outside. That gives us a 1-5-1-3 dice set. Cross 6s on the bottom. Oh, that's that. Who was short on the lines though? We got 3-3 hard, 6 to double degen. Wow. So that is nice. 1-5-1-3 is a dice set. With a 3-3 hard, 6 result, double degen, 1 dice off access. Damn, cameras went out again. Ah, seriously. I really apologize for the production quality here, guys. This is terrible production quality. And then to try to keep a level of consistency going at the roll with the shooting also, that really sucks. So let's reset these cameras. I really gotta figure this out. What do I do? Which camera do I turn on first? Okay, that one works. Good. Let's get this other one working. Yeah, it's not working at all. Oh, it is. Okay, got it. Okay. So we're good to go again. We'll go all bets set here. I went to 1, so we didn't increase the 6. Let's go to $60 on that 6. Go back to the 3-6-3-2 dice set. All bets set. Good morning, Blackburn. He says, do you think that since most of, not all of your practices while hosting a show, has the ability at a real table to ignore and not get bothered by slow phones or bad? Yes, 100% Blackburn. This has helped me tremendously with distractions. When I first started throwing the dice at the table, I would get distracted by everything. The weird guy at the end, the stick person clicking the stick, the box people talking, the dealers talking, all that stuff. Dice out. And we got a 4-4 heartache square pair. And I have been able to tune majority of that out most of the time now because of those, because of those distractions that I have while producing a show and throwing the dice at the table here. So 100% accurate and 100% good observation or question. So we're gonna go to $90 on that 8. And that puts us at 6,000 or 7,639 for our day here. So we hit goal. Awesome. Our goal was 75.69. So that puts us $80 over goal. So let's pull all of our bets down. We'll go 66 on the inside and start working up from there. If I lost everything right now, I would still be above goal by $4. So I may go. If anybody else makes goal, make sure that you put in the chat that you may go. So this is another successful day. Again, our goal is 10% win here. So Papa Chops Glenn says that he simply turns his hearing aids off and wears dark sunglasses. See nothing or hear nothing. That's right. Muscle memory. That's too funny. I'll bet 3632. Base out. So hopefully this next year I'll be meeting up with Blackburn up in Green Bay. He usually goes to the we had a 639 center field 9. That's going to be a single pitch. He normally goes to the NFL draft location wherever they have it every year. And this coming year, it's going to be actually in Green Bay, and that's going to be nuts. So I'm going to meet up with him. I don't know if I'm going to actually play craps that weekend because it's going to be total nuts. They're talking about the draft at the craps table in Green Bay already. 5653, and I'm sure it'll be a $25 game that weekend, which I would refuse to play $25 unless I have to play it. 5653, and that was a 9, so we're going to go to $25 on that 9. Now we're playing along with the fun money. Good morning, Craig. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dice out. 5653. And we got a 167. So the roll does come to an end with a 7-0. So I may go. Let's see how much fun money I have left over here, though. So you're undecided because I am asking you to cuddle. Good morning, Navaldo. No cuddling involved. I think I would get tickled by your beard. Too funny. So we're at 7,584 for our bankroll. That puts us $25 over goal. I'm just gonna play around here. We'll see. What are we doing? The field number hits here. Field numbers are not doing well. We'll just pick up the 6 and 7. We'll just play 6 and 7. If I lose it, oh well, then I lose it. 3632. Had a good first roll. 14 roller again. Please no recording of access to late graphs. Too funny. So let's go all bets set. Oh, you're gonna be at Craps for the Cure, or are you gonna do Big AZ's thing in October? I will be there on the 17th of October. So if you're gonna be there at 17th, I definitely will see you down there, Blackburn. But 3632. In fact, I am in the process right now of working with Jen at trying to get a hotel booked or reserved. And John is helping as well, I think. Ooh, that was a high energy, high bounce. 268, the Duracell 8. Go out, support free live content, and give that thumbs up where deserved. 3632 is the dice set. And we've got a 268 result. Let's mark that point of 8. And cameras just went out again. Seriously. I am almost tempted to stop the show today until I can get it figured out what's going on with these darn cameras. So we're resetting them again. Once again, it's the 4th time today. I might have to break down and buy actually buy cameras. Right now I use cell phones of all things. So I've been using cell phones for pretty much my entire journey here. Okay, so that one's up and running again. One consolation is that we actually have these set up now, so I should be able to just go right back at it again. We're going to go $18 on that 6, $18 on the 8, and we'll see if we can start progressing up from there. Good morning, John GT. The storage is full. I use cell phone cameras. And it records over into my computer. I'll check my computer, but my computer shouldn't, that storage should be just fine. Zero help. Actually, Joe. Oh, Jen. I agree. I agree. Thank you very much. I do appreciate all the help that is being offered by you and other people as well. 4246. And we'll dice out. It's my camera's kicking out. It's actually, I think it's the program on my computer, Trampy. I use a program called Irium, IRIUM, and that connects to my cell phones through the Wi-Fi. And if it was the Wi-Fi, I would be having connection problems with YouTube, but that is not the case. Dice out. Hit the mixing bowl again. We got a 156 KitchenAid mixer. So that was using the 4246 die set. So I don't like the landing zone on that one, but I will accept that result. And we are just going to collect that one, I think. Yeah, 75.69 is what we're supposed to have. If I lost everything right now, I would be exactly 75.69. So we're going to collect that one. And then from here, we're going to start pressing up and trying to spread out on the table here. I'll go 3135. Good morning, Larry. Just double check, Joe. You leave Las Vegas mid-afternoon on the 18th. Okay, good. I should be there on the 17th at night. So maybe I'll catch you that night or the next morning. I do want to meet up with the blue collar crew. That would be uh, I'm drawing a blank. Big AZ's crew, wherever they're going to be at. I would like to meet up with a bunch of them because there's going to be a different crew for that than there will be for the craps for the cure. 3135 dice out. Hopefully I'll be able to meet up with some of them in crossing. Another 156 KitchenAid mixer. And I was using a 3135 dice set. 156 result. So kind of getting excited for that trip coming up. I had the plane tickets confirmed a while back. We got a 5-4 confirmed, Joe. Anyhow, we got a 600, so we're going to go to $30 on that 6. Increase of 2 units. We hit the 6 again, we'll spread out towards the 5s. We'll go 1 on the outside. We got a 5 on the outside. 3135 is our dice set again. So, Lazy Dog, have a great day. This is Vegas of Phoenix, early November. Okay. Dice out. 21 people still playing along. We have 29 people watching, 14 likes. Make sure you give it that thumbs up if you could. Greatly appreciated, even though the production quality sucks today. Here we go. $527. That would be a Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So we got 3135. Was a short roll this time. And let me correct this. We got a 3135 and a 527. Oh, I gotta correct a bunch of them in there. I apologize. So let's get those corrected in KPI. So we had a 6-1. And we had a 6-2. And for lack of remembering what the dice sets were, we're just going to throw in 3-6-3-1 with 5-1. And then we had a 3-6-3-2 with another 5-1. And then we had a 3-1-3-5 with a 5-2 result. There you go. Now that's updated. That was only a four roller. Oh, KPI rolls are not in the border. You are right. Let me see. I can fix that hopefully. That was not it. Yeah, so all this stuff is kind of no, it's not it either. Seriously, I'm not sure what's going on here. Stuff is all jacked up today. Here we go. Hopefully that'll help you. So anyhow, let's get her going here. I need to get some rolls in here. So we go back to 3-6-3-2. And we'll go all bets set. This will be shooter number 3 for the day. Hopefully that'll work. Good morning, Jerry. Place out. I'm gonna have some serious reconfiguring to do once I figure out what's going on with these cameras. 3-6-3-2 is the dice set. We have a 2-1-3 ace deuce result. Pass line loser. Come out, loser. So again, I don't play any of the box number or the line bets here when we first start. I am up $9 above goal. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing any betting here. We'll see. Got a 1 on the outside. We had a 2 on the outside. 3-2-3-1. And all bets set. They suck. 4-2-6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So it's marked that point of 6 using the 3-2-3-1 dice set. We have a 4-2-6 result. And since I'm going to go back up again 18 hours on that 6 and 8. Actually, we're going to play an iron cross. We'll go 15 on the field. We'll go hop 5s for $1 a piece. And I'm going to invest a little bit of money here. Hopefully we'll get it back right away and get back to that goal. If not, I'm not gonna really stress too much about it at all. So let's go 6-4-6-2 for our dice sets. Cross sixes on top. 6-4-6-2. Dice out. Oh, wow, 5-2. So that is coming up high. So we're gonna switch over to the cousin one sets, I think, because that seven's coming up way too early now. 6-4-6-2, and we have a 5-2 result. Dice landed relatively decent on that one. Switch over to 3-2-3-6. It's been a while, been a minute since I've used the cousin one sets. 3-2-3-6. Good morning now. All that's set here. Face out. And we got a 6-4-10. That is Waylon's best friend on it. M. Big Ben. 3-2-3-6 with a 6-4 result. So I need to work on the arc a little bit. Let's go back up again. We'll go 18 hours on the 6 and 8, 15 on that field, up the buys for $1 piece. It's an investment of $53. So if I was to lose this, we're down $90. Below goal, not below start, below goal. So let's go 6 on the inside, 4 on the inside. This time we got a 5-6-5-4. And all bets set. Ah, 1-6-7. Wow. Interesting. 5-6-5-4. And switch over to the all sevens really quick. Unreal. So our goal is no longer there. And I'm gonna whittle down. We are not going to go starting. I'll guarantee you that. So let's go 5-4-2-3. And we're gonna find a set that works for us here. First shooter was good though. At a 14 roller, we made goal right from the get-go. Let's do this once. I'm gonna do as if I'm shooting $15 pass line, a $20 pass line, but we'll go 5-5-5. We'll go $5 any craps. And we'll do the game here. 5-4-2-3. Dice out. 2-4-6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Let's mark that point of 6. Single pitch of the dice. Again, we are gonna go with $18 on the 8. Let's go 15 on the field. Let's go $2 hops, 5s. And we'll see if we can spread across from here. 5-4-2-3. Dice out. 24 people watching, 21 likes. I appreciate the support here, everybody, with the thumbs up and everything. Dice out. 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend on that N. Daddy Joe. 2-3 with a 6-4 result. 1 day's off access. And that field's gonna pay out here, so let's pick up that 5 for $15. And so we got 15 on the 5, we got 18 on the 8, we got 15 on the field. And we have a $20 pass line bet. 5 4 2 3. They sell it. And we got 314. That is the Big Joe Crapsee Master Journey. So that is another field hit. Perfect. Let's pick up that 9 for 15. And if I took everything off the table, I would still be about $70 under goal. 5 4 2 3. So our goal is to get back up to goal. That makes sense. They saw it. Yes, I am teaching you to quit while you are ahead, Jen. I will not go back to my starting point at all. I made goal in the first shooter. I'm just kind of playing around with fun money. I went from big betting down to small betting here. And we have a 2-2 hard 4, the hard fuzzy 4, 2-2. It's going to Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. So that's what I did today is I went for my big bets in the beginning that helped get me to go to just bringing my bets down and playing fun money and lower money net. So we'll get a 75.10. So we're still $50 under goal here. Let's take that $15 field down. Let's put that on the 4. We'll pick up the 10 for $15. So now we are all the way across relatively for free here. Kind of. 5 4 2 3. So Glenn is betting too low. Good morning, Dan. How you doing? And all bets set. That is the operative thing, though, Jen, is getting off the table or betting lower when you're ahead, so that way you don't lose that damn money that you've worked so hard to get. And we have a 628. That is the Duracell 8. 5 4 2 3 with a 6-2 result. And our point is 6, so that is a nice hit here. And that'll put us at 75.31. So we're still $30 under. Let's make that 8 look like $30. It's an increase of 2 units. 5 4 2 3. That's good, Dan. How about that? Ace out. Slightly short on that landing zone. 617. So that was a that was off axis through, I believe. Yep, double implosion. So we're still at 74.06. So we're still well above our goal, or above our starting point today. That puts us at $163 under goal. So let's do this once. We're gonna go 5 4 2 3 again. I'm gonna do one time at my increased betting level and see if we can get to that goal really quick, and we'll just pull our money down then right away and finish out the session. And that we got 851. So this will be our last shooter here. So all bets set, no line bets for me. So big project for today is the cleaning the garage. I thought the cleaning staff were on strike, Dan. At least that's what you told me last night. Dice out. And we got a 3-4-7. Come out 7 pass line winner. Come out natural. And that is a primary hit. Try it one more time. 5-4-2-3. If we get another 7 right away, we're going to switch her over to our 3V sets again. They saw this. That's why he has to do it. Too funny. They saw it. And we got matching our OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. So that is another pass line loser. Come on, loser. It is one of the bookends if you're playing at ATS. 5-4-2-3. Again, looking for a point here. And they sucked. Good morning, John. Mediocre start to the day here. We had a good start, and then it's been kind of downhill since. We did make go. We are well above our starting pay today. Our starting wages. And we got a 5-4 hard 9 Big Daddy Max. So let's mark that point of 9. I'm continuing to have camera problems as I go. So knock on wood, they haven't gone out free for a hot minute. 5-4-2-3, and we're gonna go back to our original betting, which is gonna be 480 across, which is gonna be 75 and a 4-5, 9 and 10. We got 90 and that's 6 and 8. 5-4-2-3 is a dice set. Dice out. Ooh, that was a little bit of a rollout. 1-2-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So looking for a box hit here. Yeah, I realize that, Dan. Like I said, I'm working through Jen right now to hopefully, and John and Jen. But Jen has the room secured for me if I want it. I know John's working at for some stuff as well. I know I booked I got comped one of the nights on Monday night. It does come with a resort fee attached to it, but I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. I would rather just pay the resort fee and not have to pay anything else because that would it cuts down the cost quite a bit. And we have another ace deuce, 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. That's a very good, wise suggestion. I appreciate that. I know that I originally looked yesterday, and if I did it myself, I could get 5 nights to stay at the Harrah's for like $650 plus resort fees. So that would have been about $700-800 bill if I would have done it myself. But again, we have great people in this community that are willing to reach out and help anybody in need. That is greatly appreciated. Dice out. Including renting their garage so I can stay in their garage. 314. That is the Big Joe from Crafts Master Journey. And that should put us back up to goal for the day here. But let's double check just to make sure. So if I took everything down, we bet 75.52. And we'll call that close enough. So we're bringing our bets down. We're just going to continue to roll it out for you guys. So we made goal again. That is awesome. Close enough for me. 75.52. I have a Boyd card, I have a Penn card, and I have a Caesars card. Blackburn. So Fremont for no fees. I'll have to check that out as well. But yeah, I see the problem with me is I don't get to play a lot of those casinos unless I go down to Illinois. That's where I get all those cards, except for the Boyd card I get in Dubuque. But when I play locally, it's all through the Indian reservation, so none of that. None of that carries over. 4-5 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So that is the unfortunate thing is if I continue to play local, I get zero comps from anywhere. Like I said, the only time I get comps is when I go down to Illinois and then I use my Penn card and I use the Caesars card down there. If I go to Iowa, I use my Boyd card at the Diamond Joe's Casino. No resort fees at the garage. That is not an accurate statement, Dan. You told me you're going to charge fees if I use the back seat if you're no. Oh my God. 5, 4, 2, 3 dice out. A little bit long on the landing zone. 6-3-9, center field 9. I don't like the way that hit the length of the landing zone as well as it hit the mixing bowl a little bit. So it popped that right die out. But it is a 9. John should be going live in about 8 minutes. If you guys need to pop over again, I would truly understand if you do. 5, 4, 2, 3. That's the housekeeping fee for the NOAA. Okay, not a resort fee. So just, pish posh, mix of words, whatever. Oh my God. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got a 3, 5, 8, the grape 8. Again, I'm not doing any betting. I'm just going to kind of fly through these. So make sure you get your bets in fast here. We're going to play some speed craps. So that way I can get going here and get done before John goes. Comes with a free AM radio. Wow. Oh my God. All bets set here. Hey, so Orleans and Gold Coast, fairly close to the conference center. They are both Boyd. Okay. I have not checked the Boyd app at all. I checked the Caesars app and I also checked the Penn app, I believe. Yeah, 3-3 hard 6, the double degen. Still need a 2 and 5 for the small. We need a 10 and 11 for the tall. We hit the tall yesterday, I think, in a small the day before. John is homeless too. I'm booking his room for him as well. Didn't you know? Didn't know if you had. Yeah, I did have. It's not a big deal either way, Jen. It was $51 for resort fees and taxes at the Harrah's, which I'm totally cool with because that still takes away the $200 the room would have been. So cuts back significantly from like 250 down to $51, but it is what it is. 5, 4, 2, 3 days out. And we have another 6, a 1, 5, 6 KitchenAid mixer. 5, 4, 2, 3. And this out. I know when I go down to Chicago, sometimes Corey, Sith Lord SB, helps me. And he has reserved fees or room fees either. And he's the highest. You can go the sevens level or whatever it's called. 415 fucking camper. I forget what the sevens, the highest level goes to 7 something or whatever, how appropriate. For the Caesar's properties or cards. So him and a couple people are at that level. And all that's it. This out. Two and three ace deuce. Alfredo sauce. So we switched over to this all 7 set. We started off strong today. We're having a strong finish. A lot of times it's interpreting these dice at the table, trying to figure out what's going on, try to figure out what's going to go on with your throwing, what will work out best. I was not throwing many primary hits for the majority of the day. That was a repeater win, by the way. I was not throwing a lot of primaries for the day, so it only made sense to eventually get over to this all 7 set. But we'll see if it continues. 5, 4, 2, 3. Days out. And we have a 3, 4, 7. So I spoke too soon, which is another primary hit here, but that is okay with me. Let's finish this show out, and that way you guys can get over in time to see John's show as well. Before you guys go, make sure you follow along here. Let's go through our statistics for the day. So today we threw 7.2 SOR, 6.1 SRR with a 14 and a 14. 14 to start, 14 to finish with a bunch of terrible rolls in between. Strong numbers today were 3, 4, 6 and slightly that 10. Box numbers a little bit high. Inside numbers a little bit low. 4s and 10s are high today. Come out low. 7s are low. Hordes are low. Fields are a little bit high. Hardways were high today. Looking at our black belt statistics through the end of yesterday. And of course, I have the wrong sheet up there. Let me fix that really quick here. There we go. We have a 6,242 throws for black belt so far. We're coming into that with a 9.73 SOR, SRR of 6.64, and a BSR of 6.71. Again, our goals for our black belt level on that lower right side, and we're slowly whittling towards those goals. So I'm kind of happy to see that going forward. But hey, guys, thanks for joining today. Make sure you jump over to Casino Game 2. You watch John do his daily paycheck. And I appreciate all the support that everybody has given throughout this whole entire series. My name is Joe. This is my Craftsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.